All right, we have. We are live. All right, let us continue onward with FF16. I don't think we have any more quests to do. I think I did them all last time on stream before I ended. I think we just gotta do Riddles of the Sands, which means we just gotta progress the main story. So let us do that.
True, what I'm hearing.
Make for Drake's Fang.
Finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging
Chip won't crack no matter how rocky the road.
We should get going soon.
Oh, a chocobo. Let's get to riding.
Faster.
I do want to stop and do some fights because I want to fill up my limit. My limit burst. Sure, I am on Torgal. I have a bad habit of leaving my stuff on my items and then accidentally using a bunch of items when I don't need to. And I'm trying to use Torgal. That's where I went to for that quest, so there's nothing over there. There's a message? Oh, but it's blocked. Can't go there. Let's just go over here then. The jaw. Get the obelisk here. You can teleport now?
There it is. Drake's Fang.
It's a dome.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. In the That is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
Dead face. Oh, uncle.
I'm coming
This
for
prayer.
you, Kupka.
Coming. Not in that sense, though. Alright. I'll have to take Kupka's head. Doesn't seem like there's any side quests. Let's go. Drake's Fang. Unlike the other mother crystals of Valisthea, the tower above the realm, Drake's Fang lies buried deep within a hollow crag scholars call a geode. Or geode. Whatever the fuck they want to call that. Almost a geodude. It's an interesting contraption they have here. Someone can't use their hands.
Fuck! Why do they start? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Jesus. Someone's unhappy.
Out of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
Who is this
He thought
dude?
he'd humiliate me. Me!
He's the one who saved his
If
ass.
you hadn't interfered, he would be dead.
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Harvard. Is this Odin's
You
dominant?
see, Hugo, you are weak.
Fuck!
It's not actually, but
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
What others? You mean Garuda?
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did?
No she didn't.
Benedicta.
This guy's toying with him.
Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Oh god. Of course he's with the Fallen. Drake's Fang. The hell? There's fucking cannibals?
Orcs.
Oh, they're orcs.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Into the darkness.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. We need to move. Over here! Yeah! Kill! This one. So much.
What my brother said about that is actually true.
Dalmekia's finest.
Sorry, I didn't. Throws like that every now and then. Chesty chest. Proceed onward. Lever over here. A lever. Oh, I don't even need a lever.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Oh, my combo. Hold on.
Nice try.
All yours, Torgal. Stand down, Torgal. It's over. Torgal, kill.
Damn, combat in this game is so fun. So much fun. I remember too, I also have my good one for Garuda for dealing with groups of enemies that are really annoying. For lightning rod.
Won't be going any further this way.
What's the plan? I wish just to check the chest. Oops. What? Wow, fuck it. Whoops. I tried to like let go at like the second and clicked it.
This must be the way out.
Oh, that's a big dude. He has magic?
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
I definitely tried to sidestep. Alright, cool. There goes that immediately. Fuck, I missed it! Oh no, I didn't. Nice. Like a high orc. I actually didn't even pay attention to what his name was. Is dead. A little annoying with its constant teleportation, but job done. Nothing back here, I'm assuming. The trail of dead bodies. Oh. Already at the mother crystal. It's definitely not gonna be this easy.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
You weren't even after this. We're after Kupka.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
And Sesame. Our bard.
Let the trial begin.
He's summoning the fallen, isn't he? Hold up.
With me, Tom. Over here!
There you go. Then he has some damaging iconic ability to kill it right there. Like I do one right there, he just dies. Favorite lightning thunderstorm. Nice shot.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Let's keep calling us Mythos.
Did the orcs do this too?
Chest doesn't seem like it. There's an item up here, probably a potion. High potion. This person may take a lot of damage. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. That was a complete accident. I thought I was on Titan.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon and defeat them as quickly as possible. Boy, stop it at its root. Nice.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
That's not fair. Okay, is that just unblockable? That's not what I meant to do. Wonder if Torgal just does that at random.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
Not sure if rummage through his shit. I just supposed to jump down. Oh. Alright, before we go onward, let me go bring my dogs back in. BRB. Alright, we're back. Let's continue. I didn't mean to do that. Of course.
Just what I needed. Too slow. Finished.
Only home, Clive.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah, there's no one there. He's seeing things. Why don't we just cut him down right here? Defeat?
You got away from her.
What's Ton doing?
Benedicta!
What the f?
I'll kill you, Roswell!
What in the hell? That's tripping off the perks.
Oh shit, he's priming. No, not now. Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
There we go. Oh shit. We're in time. There he is. There's Titan. Like, kind of missing your arms there, buddy. Up. A free versus Titan, and god damn, I look small compared to him. Ow. I still don't have moves. Wasted the land. Ow. Geocrush. Sick though. Oh.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
You learned Brimstone. We've learned a skill. Stone's throw. Brimstone. Clan has learned the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release R2 plus square to emit a violent explosion. Hold R2 plus square longer to increase explosion size and strength. If free is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Oh, okay, it's just a straight up a tackle. Yeah, that's some fucking damage right there. Maybe I could do that. I could do that, use the jump, and then do the helm splitter. Oh, oh shit! Forgot I'm in cinematic stuff. Oh shit! We just flipped his ass. Damn! To get off of us. Well. What did he just do? I think it enhances powers.
What the hell has he done?
Earth and Fury. Ouch. What is this music? This is sick though. What the oh, Lordy Jesus! What the?
Found to help me.
It's do or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
What the? This is crazy. It's sick. The music is crazy. What the hell? It's cool seeing just a free scale this giant ass thing. I just ate 2 of those, so I didn't know what the fuck to do. Fuck. Fuck. He makes it closer though. I didn't feel shit from that. Sit the fuck down.
I've got you now.
Ow. Ow. gotta realize it does that. Alright, that's set damage. My stagger meter wasn't even done. Yeah, it's taking no damage right now. Back to scaling. Okay, dude. This is DMC music. That's literally DMC music. Oh, I still got hit by that. Oh, I wasted it. This is literally Devil May Cry music. Run, I run. I come back into the. I'm about to get hit by this. This is so sick. Break. This just reminds me of Devil May Cry music. This is so sick. Broke your other arm. We clashing, bitch. You're mine. This is so sick. All hellfire. Dun, dun, dun. Think it's the stratosphere with this? We're motherfucking a free! Stop that shit. Oh, I realized where my crosshair was now. I thought I was aiming like moving stuff. Oops. That was my fault. This Titan fight is sick. I prioritize this. We're coming in hot. Coming in hot. Oh. We coming in hot, bitch. Ugh. Oh. It's over. Hello? Just reverted back to normal Titan. Literally die. Oh my god, you persistent a-hole. Ow. Nah. Oh my god, it wouldn't let me charge it. Oh shit. Clever bastard. I'll give you that one. But it's so weird to time it on a free. I'm in the middle of that. I want to use my skill offensively, but I need to use it defensively sometimes. Go opposite side. That's stagger. Out threshold. Ah, bitch. Right in the jaw. Just throws it off like it's nothing. So can I. Limit burst. Oh? What the hell? Geo free. So sick. Bitch. Titan slain. God, he was a dude. Would not want to die. Earth and Fury. That was a really cool fight. There's Titan. Oh, do we have a flame blade? We do. Fuck your mother, Crystal. The hell, where was our fire sword earlier? What a badass. Another mother crystal. Oh, there goes Hugo. To dust he shall return. I got a nosebleed. This dude.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Tide! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Said sever. Means killing off the people that we're connected to. Uh-oh. Joshua, our savior.
Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty,
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Stone to sand. Trophy. Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon.
Some medicine, my lord?
What's her again?
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
What a dick.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
Sense.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Okay. So he...
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
I think you're more than loyal servants.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Joshua.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
And talk about Ultima. Oh, we only have one place to go. By the way. Amongst the invading remnants of ambitions long forgotten, Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow. Well, we did more than what we came there to do. We mainly came there to kill Kupka, and in the end we actually got the Mother Crystal, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Quite literally, too. Out of the shadow. We have no big major threat to us no more.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
What ways need
At least to us. Tell him that, Titan absolutely defeated.
We're seeing troops amassing
Oh,
at every
Gel
door.
and Gav.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Speak with Vivian.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
You tell she also doesn't like Hugo Kupka. Karen, Blackthorn, Hippocrates. Let's go to Hippocrates because he's all the way in the far right.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Just see Charon. Charon. I don't know that.
Thanks to Sid, the man who...
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Blackthorn felt emotional.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Yeah, like I said, 2 birds, 1 stone. Hugo Kupka, dead. Other crystal, destroyed. We got some new hunts, too.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down at that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Alright, so Sid is, Sid's father. I see. Yeah, I get it now. I didn't think I read that earlier. Alright, we have some fucking an S rank one. Oh. That's Atlas, the breaker of worlds. The hill to die on. Oh god, I gotta take a lot of screenshots here. I think before we do that, we shall go see Hill to Die On, Soul Stingers, Grimalkin, 9 of Knives, Breaker of Worlds. Alright, A Hill to Die On. Sorry. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature indeterminate in nature, but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude not only of the desert traders, but of the curse-shakers who risk life and limb with every trip through the Velcroy. Soul Stingers. Stormer's vicious Vilekin, as of late, made its nest near an abandoned village in the fields of Korova. And as the hive has grown, so too has its hunger. Already the stripped corpses of great beasts has been sighted in its vicinity. Should the Vilekin be left to their own devices, the nearby settlement shall surely be reduced to naught but a collection of bleached bones with a 12 moon. Oh, Grimalkin, just off the sickle, the road that leads from Delamil to the Jaw lies a dead-eyed canyon into which travelers moving at night are wont to stray, providing a constant supply of sustenance for a feline most foul. The daytime desert heat ever its own threat to life, and merchants ever mindful not to waste their last shards of crystals on the lighting of lamps. Only the monster's demise might save them. The Knight of Knives. Damalkian, Damalkian traders are are wont to say a prayer for unwary travelers journeying from Dalamil to Drake's Fang. For there lurks a bloody, thirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in letting the blood of his quarry than he is in any gil or goods he might plunder from the caravans. If the road is to be made safe again, then at least one traveler passing through the place must not flee but stand and fight. And then Atlas. This is the one I knew about for a while, the Breaker of Worlds. Urgent notice to all Cursebreakers, due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. We have lately been investigating. All work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate. At least the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action must be taken without Sid's express permission. Actually, we're gonna progress a little bit more of the story first before we do that more. Let's do a little bit more of the story so I can get a next party member back. So I would like to have Jill. Time of doing it. I have 3 party members. I'm gonna have a max amount of party members I can have at that time. It'd make the fights easier. I do have them, so we will do them in a few.
So, what'll it be?
Cancer. The same amount of stagger, but...
No scratches, alright?
Damage. Silken Sash.
You can thank me later.
Diamond Sword. Minecraft? Diamond Armlets too. Just give more HP, but don't give much more.
Anything else?
You know, white worm.
And what can I do for you? You'll not find a better price than that.
Those. By like. Do 136.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Of all this gale, so it's literally chump change to me. Need more of that anyway. So our valuables, so basically just got all of our money back.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Alright, let's speak with Mid. It's funny, Sid Mid. I just thought about that. Outer Sid. Must have missed that when I was reading.
Editors
Just didn't
started
say
reading
it.
books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Oh my god. That's a reference.
Me and my dad designed it together.
Of course he
Other
did!
vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water. Ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood. And more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Luckily, you don't need to. Fair enough. He's like, don't matter. You just need to give me what I need. Should've-
I went up to give some greens to the job.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tate. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will ya?
Right. So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with. You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Let's take Otto with us. We had Gav last time. Take Otto.
Otto, you're with me. All right then. Where do we find this stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see the supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Because he knows. He definitely will. On his luck. Alright, so we have side quests. Let's see the alien reports thing.
You cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Let's first go look at our letters arrived. Jill, I apologize for what happened to Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with such sadness in my heart, but the time for looking back is beyond us. Let's focus on here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Desert Alliance, trying from Luder. Sorry. Rosina. Said the second, I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. What it is worth, you have now earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. And this be the state of a fruitful relationship. I do like him though. He grew on me. Alright. Yeah, we do have a quest there. Quest over here. Look at this one. We're in Lost Wing. Clearing up all. Let's see. So we quest over there for great justice.
Good day to you.
I'm Sid. It's me. Quentin!
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Just speak to these people.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
See what this guy has to say over here.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding in the hands of some...
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry,
Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
This is honest.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
We would have to speak to the other dude. Sound of metal, like someone sharpening a blade. Should just be a blacksmith that's just chilling over there.
Ready, go?
Well, 33. I'd like to be at least 35 before I get challenged Alice. Alice is 45 from what I remember.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us.
Fuck!
Get them before they escape!
Fuck! They've seen us! The way he says fuck!
Black shields. Here.
As I say, they're black shields.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Oh my god. Destroyed. Stamaga. We're really close to level up too.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Head on back. So Quentin found out who the shadowy figures are.
Good day to you.
Sid. Why she takes so long to say Sid? It makes me look like she spites us. Out of spite.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
Yeah, I want to know everything
I was a
now.
member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything.
Fucked.
My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
This is crazy. What the fuck? I didn't think Quentin was like this. What the fuck?
I'm not going to change his mind.
There's no more quests here? Dude, I want to see how this plays out. Oh man, I really want to see how this plays out. Damn. I guess we won't figure that out until later. Oh, the Delaman. Ends out here fighting for his own justice.
The most fragrant herbs and spice.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Use your loaf. Teleport to the jaw.
Let's go.
Is that one of my targets? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's this assassin dude that I'm supposed to fight. The Knight of Knives. Oh, I mean, we're here, so.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Oh my god. What an attack. That does a lot of damage. I knew guys would miss. I don't want to lose. Undermine. Oh, there's a kid to that. Big fist. He did. 1000 XP, not bad. He is the A rank one, so he was the hardest one. 34.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
True indeed. There's also a dead chocobo and a person there. Bro.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
He ain't waiting. And took the fuck off.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the...
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Just gave him a little bit of a push.
Yes, they're quite hard carpets have...
think we can get anything new ability-wise either. I mean, we can get like new abilities, but it's just like stuff I want faster, which is this right now.
Pride of placing.
It's expensive as fuck, so.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
I didn't bother having my chocobo because he's probably like right close by.
Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. This should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk? Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Don't give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins. I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
I fucking love Toro. Sorry, I was just checking on something.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
To get a renown roll. So you got one. And I get to see what the next one is. Unless it's expand.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
A token. Many claim they wish to change the world. You actually take it upon themselves to do it. Do so. You are an inspiration to us all. Picture. 800 ability points.
Here you are.
Meteorite, High Clerk Medallion.
All done?
Still we're close though to getting the next upgrade. Blackthorn.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Enough ability point.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
What's up to mid?
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Her assistant, Helena. She calls her, what's her name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
I was just over there.
The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Let's pass. Just there earlier. We're literally just there.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Vales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Still see his regime is going on right now.
If you're ready, we leave at once. Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Time to fight.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back. Anybody home?
One of
This
these.
must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
There's more!
Nice try.
Get him! Over here! There's more! All yours, Torvald! Sick of
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
It's part 2. The Eye of the Warrior. Actually, I am gonna real quickly do this.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
It's 2 of 3, so we got one more.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Little tomes. Need something light to protect the ship from all the fire that we're about to produce.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Jill and, I forgot her name?
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Well,
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Jill can fight. Tarja can't. But she has not accompanied us once, and Jill will accompany us all the time, so with her. Tarja.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic. Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
We're done, then. To Northreach.
Now, where's Talia?
There's talk.
Okay, didn't even go that far.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
Spoiling another couch.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Oi, don't touch anything. And go on, take it. If that's what you want. Good riddance.
How the hell is anyone supposed to
What happens if you don't have money to buy those? Are you soft locked?
We haven't much, but you're free to look. I trust it's all here.
That should do it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
fresh cuts? Come and get them. Come. You'll not find a bruised pippin.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
My good sir.
Good afternoon.
Is it already the afternoon? No, I'm joking. I'm finally. But what is this?
Oh God, my game volume is so low I can barely hear her. Just turn that up now.
Oh, Hell Divers. Okay. This shit look crazy. Look like Star Wars in hell. But I thought it was Star Wars until I seen the name. I said,
I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out.
Wait,
once.
Wulong came out?
Well, it seemed long overdue.
Is this what I think it
He
is?
did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment.
I thought this was the
You and
Wukong.
Jill alone burned
It is
through
the
them like
Wukong
wildfire.
game.
No luck though. My usual supplier's not here, and I
I
refuse
think
to pay the
it looks
prices
like it.
these
I
gougers
mean, this look like Wukong right here.
I'll ask Karen when we get
There's this
back.
game that was supposed to come out, and it was like Wukong.
What is it?
Yeah, I remember seeing stuff about it.
Oh, Just
I don't remember if this
memories.
is it though.
I came here with Sid once, shopping for
You
supplies.
see this?
Just like today.
You look up on the like a
And
story
just like
trailer.
today,
I'm trying to see
I came away
gameplay.
empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen
I
for
don't
me
know
when
if
we
this
got
is it.
back.
This should look low.
Has it really been 5
A
years?
little like PS2.
I remember it as if it was yesterday.
Oh nah. Oh nah.
Hold on. Does that
I don't
mean
know
it's
who was
been 5
playing, but
years
that nigga
since
was
we
not
met?
doing nothing.
Feels a lot longer.
It does.
And I don't think this is
In a
it.
good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre,
For what?
for
Yeah, this
everything.
definitely ain't it, but this
I just want you to know that all you've done for
looks
us,
interesting.
all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring,
Is it time
you're appreciated too.
that
By
we
all of us.
play the mystery heroes? Or you? Oh, and I see you're on 16.
We did some here in a few.
Captain.
Let me just get through a little bit of this story. Trying to get to a certain spot so I can at least do my hunts.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough.
The
I ought to
blood,
get these
back for
ingredients
blood
back to Tom so he
expansions.
can make up
There's
this
3 of
concoction
them.
of his.
Yeah.
I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
Oh, they're all $3.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Again.
I heard you the first time.
Persona 3 Portable.
Yep.
You already had that.
I have that.
$14. For Honor. Stop.
Hey, we got that one that was
Sifu.
free.
Dang, this just. What's this? Wait. Oh, it's an upgrade. But I was saying, well, after the deluxe edition, $6. And the main game is 30. I was like, this don't make no sense. Soul Hackers? Nigga, this looks like Cyberpunk. Like the anime.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon
Bloodborne,
gear.
unavailable. What the fuck you mean unavailable?
Hmm?
What do you mean it's unavailable?
It was free, but
I see complete edition of, but I literally just can't have it.
it's like the standard
Everything
one.
is everything. The old Hunters is the only one I can get. Everything else says unavailable.
Huh.
Well, very
But
well
I had
indeed.
oh,
And
but I
thanks in
had
no
wait,
small
I
part
had
to your
this.
kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the movie.
Spider-Man, the city that
Now
never
we have all the
sleeps.
ingredients, we may begin.
Add-on is
You can count on me.
$12.
I've mixed more than a few mysterious
Payday
concoctions in
2
my time.
Crime Wave Edition.
I'm sure you have.
It's $2.
What about the
Wait,
shielding
what the
itself?
fuck is this?
Work is
Why is it
underway.
like a cartoon?
Under the
Oh wait, I already
watchful eyes
have
of
Payday
Bardolph
2.
and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Oh wait, no, I have it on PC. What am I
Thank
saying?
you.
John Wick.
All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in
They
the
got
infirmary?
John Wick
Many
weapon
hands
pack.
make light work and all that.
Of course.
Goat Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition. Goat Simulator Heist. What?
Oh, and Clive.
What the fuck? John Wick's right here
Do
too.
it again sometime.
Got a John Wick heist.
It appears our work here is almost at an
All
end.
right. Guilty Gear Strive
Shame.
Ultimate Edition.
I was enjoying
60
playing the man of
bucks.
action for once.
What kind
And
of?
with the
Oh, I
shielding
guess it's the
and the
Ultimate
moon
Edition.
durability, it will merely be a matter of
P5 and
applying the
everything
one to
that
the
you
other,
could ever want for it.
followed by a rigorous process of testing and
$17.
retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of
Oh,
that.
it's costume
Leave it to
and
me.
BGM bundle.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
I know they just released their last character of season 2, which was the man.
Oh, for P5.
Or for Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh. I haven't seen. I don't even know.
Last
Did
two
they ever-
characters, the last character before the latest one was Bedman.
I better go
You
and
ever
give Ned
had
the good
Dizzy?
news then.
No Dizzy, no Hellfelt. At least not in this pass. Don't know if this is the last pass or what, but for now, They did not release them.
Well, if you want P5 dancing in the starlight, it's on stuff. They need to drop one with Prototype 2 for $5. Sheesh. Hey, are these Star Wars Rebels character pack? Boba Fett, Mando, Ahsoka, some black nigga. This lady. Is it Leia? No, it's Rogue One. Solo.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
Oh my gosh, I thought that said Wakanda Forever since
Hippocrates knew of a
we were
substance
here
that's highly
forever.
resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection
DMC
you
Definitive
need.
Edition.
Supervising the
$10.
construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me.
This is
I'm just
that's
the
my
errand
nigga
boy.
Dante.
Right then. Better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black
Necromunda
Hammer.
Higher Gun. What is this? Oh, it's a Warhammer. Should look crazy.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Prototype is $5.
Displacement
Saints
stacks.
Row 4 is $3.
Same difference.
Whatever you call
Re-elected.
it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it
Is
is.
there the infamous
Let's take this outside.
dildo
Mid, you get all the
baseball
parts lined
bat?
up on the deck.
It's
I'll
a
take care of the rest.
guitar, golden
away.
guitar
Oh, and
RPG
bring me the
though.
biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision
Smite.
walloping.
There's some bundles in here for $9. The fuck are these? Originally 19. I better be get some. I don't even know, some real life perks. You get a zoo skin,
Sometime
an
later.
avatar, and some gems. My fault.
Oh wow. This is really looking like an airship now. Little by little.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my
Oh,
hammer arm
Saints
for
Row,
weeks.
get out of hell.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone.
That.
That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
That's it,
Oh, didn't I
Alibaba.
tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to
What are
work
these
off. My gang
anime
and Gamma
girls
can
that I'm
build the rest.
seeing? Or you
Good
scroll
luck to them,
too
I say.
far.
Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
This game is called Lust for Darkness. Hey yo. And shit looks scary.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was
Deer
meant to be.
Simulator.
You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized
Lady
I don't
with
want
the
it to be that.
leotard and the
I
gun.
don't want it to be just a
Alright.
lifeboat for us to cling to if
Don't
things
want
get
it.
desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't believe this is actually... what a reference.
It told me she was building a ship.
Oh, we got a couple of quests now. The reading table. And a weird science.
Maybe. That's a ship.
We're literally turning our hideaway into an airship. And it was Sid's idea. And Sid was usually the one who always commanded the ship called the Enterprise in Final Fantasy. And the name of the ship is called the Enterprise. Reference on reference. Alright, what's at my table? Oh god, I have a lot of... What the fuck? Where'd these all come in? About Blackthorn, a bad feeling, off the record. Alright, what's off the record? I'm just thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by that, I mean immediately. You know where I'll be.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Not gonna prioritize any of these yet. That's one of three, actually. Bad feeling. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases you, your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Not the dog! That's a priority quest. You prioritize the dog.
Violated. They took out the daily logger awards in
And his mighty
Fortnite.
here. Taking 10 lottery. Wait, what? They took out your daily rewards?
Like when you logged in to save the world, I think they took them away. I haven't seen them for a minute now.
Uh-oh.
Early too much V-Bucks for not playing the game.
August, cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe if it weren't just the leather, what was on his mind? Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we can go and ask the old bastard what's going on. Oh, it's got him so hot and bothered.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Blacksmith's Blues. Second part.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it,
From
boy?
Torgor.
Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Oh, not the boy Torgor.
Patrolsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen
I think the new chick in Valorant came out.
No longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals.
Music
whose bones
blind.
may
It's
yield
called
altogether
Plague Doctor
different
Moira.
nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria
Wait, Biohazard Ramatra.
more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
I just got an invite from Andrew. Not
The
Andrew.
oldest and largest such
Alex.
creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of
I'll be
predators.
back in a second.
The last elder antelope sighting I recall
holy
hearing
fuck.
about took place
Oh
near
no, they got
Cressida.
5 people. I'm gonna let them know.
long
That
before
means
the
you about
village
to
was
play.
abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
I'm just gonna finish talking with everyone I need here, and then I can go.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
Okay.
Not troubling
You
exactly.
about nar.
Distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
I was asking Caleb if the new update came out because she sent me a photo of her playing not Apex Valorant at 7 in the morning.
About the size of it, yeah.
See what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
But I think the new, what's her name? She looks cool. I can't think of her name though.
Was it like Deadlock or something like that?
Think so. I think that's her name.
I thought I remember seeing something about that pop in my feed.
I just remember she has some crazy abilities. I think. I don't remember actually. Let's see. Yep. Deadlock. Her outfit is dope.
You're looking well, Karen.
Oh yeah, we got TDM now.
I want to know about the
In the
sword you showed
progression
Blackthorn.
system, where you get like points that you could spend in the shop to get.
After him again, are you?
Now this really makes me. I gotta get on and do Valorant dailies. Like this is Star Rail or Genshin or something.
Wonder, I
Sign in
suppose.
today.
There's not many like that make it as far as the
Or
twins,
forget.
and those that do go
Yesterday
straight
I
into
definitely
private
did not.
collections, which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want.
We're in
They'll make him
episode
bloke,
7.
collects
Jesus.
weapons and the like.
Put
And he's
in
got more money than
bug
sense,
fi-
which is
bunch of
why
bug
he's one of my
fishes,
favourite
bug
clients.
fixes, new
Reckon he'll still
agent,
be at the inn in Dallamil where I
progression
left
system.
him.
Oh yeah,
Thank you,
you have to
Karen.
buy the tears now thing.
And he's a touch
Oh,
eccentric.
she's a sentinel? Oh,
If you
that's
take
fire.
my meaning.
We needed
I appreciate
another
the
one.
warning.
Pass on our abilities.
Sentinel.
For grammar. Yeah, so she's like made the whole site like Cypher and not Cypher, Chamber and like how Sage, they're like supports almost, but they're not like
Ned told me she was building a
initiators or duelists where they need to be like, I need to focus on having to throw, what's it called, like throw my abilities, which is why I feel like I die a lot. Like I found with my hands in my pants. Oh yeah, there it is, the agent store. Streamlines the agent acquisition process. As always, you can use your VP or recruitment tokens to unlock an agent, and now you have a third option, unlocking them with the kingdom credits. So that's so daily rewards to the everyday play matches your progress on a checkpoint track. Each checkpoint on the progress track yields quantities of XP and our new in-game currency kingdom credits. All game modes. Thank you, Jesus. Except for okay, never mind. I thought that was team deathmatch. I was like, so y'all put in a new game mode and it doesn't help.
And I'm gonna need help keeping
Be
it
spent on accessories, agents, and agent gear. Accessory store. Purchase player cards, sprays, titles, gun buddies. Agent recruitment events. Each new agent will have their own agent recruitment event when they launch during these. Your XP towards the agent. Oh, you'll earn XP towards the new agent automatically, as well as you won't be able to unlock the new agent with kingdom credits or recruitment tickets, but you can still use Valorant points if you like. If you don't earn enough XP during the recruitment event to unlock an agent, it becomes available for purchase normally after recruitment event in the agent store.
And the day
and is available for kingdom credits for every agent. There are now 10 levels of agent gear instead of 10 levels of agent contract. Thank you, Jesus.
3 of our most trusted friends 5
Having to earn 350,000 XP for the last one was ridiculous. For the last tier.
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of
each level of the agent. Oh, damn.
Oversight.
However, remove the agents into the agent store level 5 now to guarantee you a flat amount of kingdom, because if you already have the agent, you will. Oh!
And it was my decision to entrust them to you.
Oh! If you already have the agent, you will not receive kingdom credits.
I can always ask my uncle.
That's vile.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right,
give me that Valorant, man.
That doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself.
Let me go see this new store.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure they will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I'm looking in here. I don't see. Oh, what is this? Neo Frontier. They got some old school. Is this the? Yo, this is the sheriff. Oh, this is actually a 6 skin. Wait, what the freak? This is not what I'm looking at.
She underneath?
This shit is not the same. Oh, transformation.
It's Elena.
Well.
Oh, it isn't. Who the hell is you?
Sid.
Oswayne.
Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother. If you've a mind to.
Let's hear
You
it.
give me an upgrade.
Well, it's about this
I'm so
Alembic the
confused.
Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is.
Oh, it
I need a solution.
transforms
You
from
won't split it,
being the.
and
I
it'll
like the old
separate it
school
out,
weapon
just like
though.
that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the
Like
stuff
the
we need it
6-shooter
for,
revolver
I
is
ain't
way
enough.
better than
Which is
whatever that
why
N tier
I've
item
been looking
is.
for something to
Fucking
filter the liquid
axe.
we'll
What
be
is this
cooking
trenches?
off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Oh, potion upgrade.
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
So how much is it
Nothing but
to
bomb ash will
obtain
do, says
one
the
of
chief.
these now?
Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores.
I don't know.
Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I
Oh,
might be
well, I
able
have
to get hold of some.
5,000
And do you know what I
kingdom
found out?
credits
It's only
already.
the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I
Yeah,
come in.
150 per checkpoint. What the?
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for
Oh,
one just the
but you
other
have to
day.
recruit them first
Look on
before you
myself,
can.
but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Before you can use them. Right, let me go to the shooting range, the gun range.
Bunch of quests to do.
There's 150.
This is a hunt quest too.
600.
Interesting.
600 a day, I'm assuming.
I'll plot myself right in front of the hunt. I know what I do when I come back.
Look at my abilities. So see,
I do have to slay.
it's a nade.
I have to kill Atlas. That is one of my hunts.
My
The Breaker of
sensitivity feels
Worlds.
so slow.
Where's play?
That's a net.
A few of those who would strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystals cursed, but if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown us, a friend in Northreach.
All
What the fuck is
yours.
this? Yo, how look at the agent abilities?
I may have more for ya.
Kipo? Save the game.
Alright, here we go. Grab net.
Okay.
Detonates upon reinforcing.
We'll be
enemies,
back later
target to crouch and move
to finish off the rest of these side quests and hopefully do our hunts as well before we progress the main story. I'll be back later.